Hey everybody, welcome to Money Save Orukka. I want to talk about using our phones, using our rings to pay. Okay, so we're Money Save. Money Save is a fintech app which allows you to save as a group. And we also have what's a payment ring, which allows you make payment with your fingers. Tap to pay. So your payment always being on your fingers or your wrists as well. So this is also a payment wrist. It looks really cool, but it's a payment bracelet that allows you tap to pay. Tap to pay. So I think what's important, what I want to talk about is what we found the other day, which is, hey, our users came up with the fact that, hey, they just told me, you know this? Said, I've not used my phone for 7 days. I went out straight to the user to find out how did you survive 7 days without your phone and without your ring. Okay, I'm not saying everyone should do this, but that's something to watch out for and something we learn. Okay, how can you survive? Because a lot of us don't. I know this for a fact because I was there when we used to use cash. It wasn't a long time ago, guys. We used to use cash every day. Then it changed to cards. And I remember the first time people had to stop using cards, it was almost an education. Yeah, to stop using cash. In fact, some people still argue cash is king. Even though you can't carry cash over 10,000 across one country to the other anymore, if you carry $1,000 worth of cash around you or anything more, you better be nervous because you get robbed or you call attention to you. It's huge. It shows up in your pocket. So cash has changed. Okay, we know that. Okay, even though it was hard to change, we know that. We moved to cards. Cards was very good, but it was plastic. It was a plastic card, it's flimsy. A lot of people just forgot their wallets at home. We know about the one person who's always forgetting their wallet at home when it's time to pay. So that changed. Again, it was a tough one to change, but people started making payments with their phone. So now, I think about 70% of us actually make payments with phones. The other 20% or 25% still make payments with their wallets, which leaves 0.5% or less, actually less than 5%, making payments through other ways, either bank transfers or other ways to make payments regularly, day to day. I'm not talking about transfers, I'm talking about day to day payments. But I think what's important then was the fact that it's hard to understand that now people are moving from the app to a ring where you can actually now tap to pay. Because again, these rings have no wallet, they have no batteries. It's a ring, okay, you can make again do we have this in ceramic, we have this in black ceramic, white, pink, we have this in gold, in silver, and this is a one-off one which I created. We have custom rings as well. So this custom one allows you to make payment. It looks like a wedding ring, but it's actually a payment device. I don't wear this regularly, by the way, because you're calling attention to yourself. I have a simple, black one here that I make payments. What's the difference? This is for businesses, so this allows you to receive payment. It also is a fitness ring, so we do both as well. We do fitness, we do payments, all on the one app. And then you can do it as a group. That means you can also save. You can see other people save. You can spend your money, okay, which reduces your balance. People see what you're doing. But you can have your own savings account, which you spend daily. Your savings account, which you don't touch, and then your regular payment ring where you make your payments. But it's important because we're going into a year now where people want to try and put groups together. You want to have a savings group together. To have a savings group together, what you need to do is try and see if you can, do it with people. Again, we're social creatures. We have to do things with people. I say that because again, it's a lot of transition now to move from just a normal payment. So I'm trying to snake away there. So big payments from your phone. Now people are now moving to make payments with a ring. It's hard to understand. I remember talking to a customer, and the customer was like, "Oh, well, I need my wallet for, for." I was trying to. I was like, "For what? Oh, for my driving license." I'm like, "Okay." But when last did you flash your driving license around? Now, if you have a work call, do you take your driving license to work? No. When you want to go down for coffee, do you take your driving license? No. When you want to go for a run, do you take your driving license? No. So there is that, which is the same thing when people were moving from cash to wallet. People were like, "Well, I need my cash just in case I want to avoid the government." I'm like, "Good. Well, you're going to an ATM to withdraw cash. Do you not think the government is seeing you there? Your cash is going to run out unless you're walking around with 100,000 and all your cash to hand. You're only taking a small amount. That small amount, when you run out of it, you go back to withdraw cash. The government can see you. There's an ATM machine. There's a camera there. You're not really doing much to hide there, are you?" So that's the same thing as well with cash, with rings as well. So people avoid rings and go, "Wait, not avoiding, but they question it, right? So people that use rings use it. So we've launched only in March, which is less than 9 months. And, given when we started, right? Started in March and we're already in 25 countries. Word of mouth, no adverts yet. We might advertise in future. Well, as I see it, right, we're running out. So we ordered the rings, they're sold out straight away across different countries, which is huge. But the point I'm trying to make there is the fact that people that recognize it, but other people still need that experience on what it means to tap to pay and how do you break away from that. Okay, so we're bad at at habits. That's one thing. We rely on habits a lot. So we're used to cash, for instance. It took us a while to actually break away and move into phones. Now we're used to phones, so that it's hard to break away from that. I see a lot of people again, we're addicted to our screens. See a lot of people walking around with their screens this way and looking into the screen and almost looking into it until the phones get snatched. So you go online and search phone theft or phone snatchers, you see a lot of videos on that. Those videos are not snatched because, let me see, because the people know or they are aware. No, they're not aware of their surroundings. How do people get snatched? Again, people don't realize this, right? For your phone to get snatched, they've seen you. They've seen that you're not paying attention. If you're this way with your phone, no one's snatching that phone from you. Armed robbers or even theft or thieves are nervous. They want to get the quickest way possible to get that phone off you. It's scary as it sounds. Yeah, but that's important. It is scary to think about. But the point is, if you're attentive, to your surroundings, if you're attentive to, if you're attentive to your surroundings, if you're attentive to what's happening around you, if you're not stuck on your screen, then you will definitely find out when someone's coming to rob you. You will know and put your phone away. But we don't. So that's important to note, right? That it's a breakaway from a habit of our screen, a breakaway from our habit from our notifications. Again, when we tap to pay, you get a notification straight away. Okay, that's the other point. And the other point we hear a lot as well is, okay, how do I top up, from my Apple Pay? Great. But here's the point, Apple Pay is linked to your phone. Okay, so if your battery goes, which is the case, my battery is already on 7%, and I've used it all day. It's evening here, right? So 7%, your battery's gone. If I was relying on this to get back home, I'll be nervous already. I'll be looking for a charger. And we know ourselves how much we look and panic and run around chargers. We shouldn't do that. Yeah, you don't want to rely on payments for that. Cash, when you had cash, you didn't have to do that. Now we moved to phones, and phones, we were almost used to that and trying to expect that we need to panic. Yeah, on how to pay. We need to panic on where to pay, how to charge your phones. Maybe not. Maybe just tap to go, tap to pay. Yeah, waterproof as well. People argue, oh my goodness, but in truth, if you have your Apple Pay, your phone is not waterproof. You want to go for a swim, better look for a way to hide your phone or tie it in a bag and make sure that you don't get, you don't expose that phone. Again, phones are waterproof, but it's not up to the level that is required. So our rings are IP68 in terms of the depth, in terms of the amount of water it can handle, which is one of the best, basically, in terms of the work, in terms of the effort. That's not the same with your Apple Pay. So Apple Pay is good as well as the last step, but as a race, as a human race, we are outgrowing Apple Pay, right? You can't rely on that phone. You can't rely on your phone screens for that. So that's where the payment rings come in handy. Also the tap to pay as well. So in terms of timing, so you're going in with your phone, you're double clicking. Funny enough, believe it or not, that small percentage is important. You're double clicking, and then you're checking your eye, your face to make sure the ID is marked before you pay. With these, you don't have to, just have to pay and you go. So you're saving yourself about 1 or 2 seconds there per transaction, which is not a lot, but over the course of buying your coffee, paying for food, paying for drinks, paying for train tickets, again, all those things you don't have to bring out your wallet or phone anymore. So I think the point I'm trying to make there is the transition from moving from cash to wallets, from wallets to phone, and now from phones to rings. Okay, so that's important to note, guys. And again, we're here to support. If you have any questions, just let us know on the MoneySave app, or let us know on the Ring as well. So on the Ring, you can also send notifications straight away. We get it straight away on the app as well. You get it on the app as well. If you make a transaction, you get it immediately. Okay, so thank you, guys. Again, have a good holiday going forward. And it's interesting to see these experiences, by the way, guys. If you live with the Ring for a few days without needing your phone, let me know. Let me know how you handle it. Let me know how you went through that. And just let us know as well. I think these are interesting for people to learn. Okay. Thank you, and have a good one, and I'll talk you in the next one. Bye-bye.